I can already tell you today's going to be wacky. You know why? Because it's already wacky. We're going to do a test. I'm going to drive around with my friend behind me because I think what I just saw was something coming out of the back of the car when I'm on boost, like in the exhaust. Either oil or coolant. Why'd I just go through the mud? That was dumb. Black smoke. That's black smoke.
Well, that's interesting.
That looks black.
It's black.
What does that mean?
Rich. It's running way too rich.
Way too rich.
Now, that would make sense. If your car was trying to pump a whole bunch of extra fuel in because it was anticipating boost and the boost was not materializing. If you think about it, you know, it's sitting there going, okay, yeah, what would cause that? I'm going, well, a lot of unburned fuel is what that's caused by.
Yeah.
And it's pretty black.
Yeah.
So it wasn't blue and it ain't white. It's black.
Thing. It doesn't sound good. So I got this car together driving like a week and a half ago, but it had a funny idle. Like the idle, it would sometimes die when I'd come up to a stoplight, and it just wasn't very steady. The other thing was it was only hitting about 5 pounds of boost, and so the first thing I checked was the wastegate to make sure that that the wastegate was opening and closing. So I figured out that I could move that by hand. I then changed coil packs. I did clean the MAF, cleaned the idle air control valve. I checked the spark plugs, cleaned the spark plugs, re-gapped them. Checked battery voltage to see if that was maybe off. Put in new gas, fuel injector cleaner. What else? Did a pressure test. Made a DIY pressure tester. Did a DIY smoke tester. Couldn't find any leaks. Sent data logs to the to my tuner. And he said looks like a boost leak, so that's why I did the pressure test. Didn't really come up with anything, but I think I found the issue. It seems like let me get I'll show you. So last night I was messing around with this thing. I could see that I don't know if you can see this, but the wastegate barely moves. And I had another turbo here. This is from a JDM 2-liter. And I could see that I just did a check to see how much this wastegate was moving. You can see it moves quite a bit. If I compare it, I don't know if you can see this down in here. Seems like this one's stuck. So my hope, and this would make sense for everything, I think. It would make sense for the bad idle. It would make sense for the boost leak, it only making 5 pounds, is if the wastegate is like stuck open a little bit or something. So I don't know if I need to take off the downpipe, but I think I do it because it feels like the wastegate flapper is hitting the downpipe.